When I was a boy, I wished I could fly.
Me too.
So did I.
Out the window and over the trees.
High as a cloud and lighter than air.
Then loop the loop and up to the stars. I dreamed about flying all the time. What? Girls dream.
Up to the stars. I like that.
Me too.
Eventually, of course, we dream other dreams.
We change.
We grow up.
It always happens. Nothing is forever.
That's the rule.
Everything ends.
And so our story begins.
Supposing all these ropes and planks are the British Empire.
And we are lords.
And captains, mothers,
Orphans.
Sailors.
Pirates.
Tropical kings.
and use your thoughts to hoist the sails and deck the ships, awaiting us this early gray and misty dawn in 1885.
A crucial year in the reign of Her Majesty Queen Victoria,
God save her!
Who, by her grace, had only just knighted a new peer of the realm.
Lady Lenora Astor, dedicated minister to the Queen and devoted mother.
To Molly Astor, whose father flew up to heaven when Molly was 6 years old.
In the years that followed, Nanny was employed to help care for Molly and provide her with the essentials of young womanhood.
While taking Molly with her on each royal mission, Lady Astor gave Molly a life that few girls would normally know.
A life that made her insatiably curious, insufferably bright, and pretty much friendless at school.
Friendless? Ha! Friendless? You mean like?
Leave me alone.
Orphans. Most useless creatures on earth. Look at them.
Cast out by mothers who can't feed 'em or love 'em.
No mothers at St. Norbert's, only schoolmasters.
Much as I hate to lose you, mule, and you, I won't stand in the way of opportunity. Here's your trip on a ship.
What ship? What trip?
Sorry, I'm lost.
Me too.
Boys.
We're lost.
Boys!
And so it was on the brink of a new adventure
That three filthy orphans
And Lady Lenora Astor,
Her friendless Molly,
And her nanny, Mrs. Bumbrick,
journeyed at dawn to the docks of Portsmouth.
Come on,
Mrs. Bumbrick.
stairs.
Yes,
But I told you. Could walk faster.
We're two trunks are delivered to two ships carrying the very same dock.
Two trunks, deliberately similar to each other in their own trunkness.
one of them containing precious cargo belonging to the Queen,
To be accompanied by Lenora Astor aboard one of the ships, a spanking new frigate.
commanded by Lenore's old school chum, the legendary Roberta Falcon Scott, captain of the Wasp. Fastest ship afloat, bound for the remote kingdom of Rondoon.
And the other trunk, full of sand, courtesy of me, B. Slank, captain of this other ship, the Neverland.
The Neverland, a slower ship.
And long in the poop.
A merchant ship taking a longer route to Rondoon, just to be safe.
And while nobody's looking, I'll just mark the Queen's trunk, the one that's supposed to go on the Wasp. Then, at the last second,
All ashore who's going ashore.
I'll switch 'em. Get this trunk on board the Neverland, you garbage!
And I'll sell these boys into slavery. Cheer up, lads. You're off to Rondoon to be helpers to the king.
Food for snakes, more like it. Crater boys, coming aboard!
Make your course, say your goodbyes.
Goodbye to who? There's nobody who cares.
Which is why I hate grown-ups.
Stow your cargo, start your play, adieu, adieu.
Stow that trunk in my cabin, you salt junkies!
In the foretops there's boys in the hold. To me way, hi-ho.
Swabbers to the manacles!
Swell, the boys will be sold. Or it's down we go.
Shroud the hemp and jigger the futtocks!
Or it's down we go.
Everything's safely aboard. Final preparations are made on the deck of the Neverland.
All hands and run the capstan, run the cable down the Chrome. Heave away and say goodbye, boys, far from England.
British Navy seamen in bright, smart uniform boards the Neverland.
Led by one Lieutenant Gregors, ready to accompany Lady Lenore Astor aboard the Wasp. Captain Scott's compliments, my lady, but do go join her as soon as possible.
Just a moment. Captain Slank,
Here, your ladyship.
I'm taking the Queen's treasure aboard the Wasp, but I leave a much more precious cargo here on the Neverland. Guard her well. Mrs. Bumbrake, bring her to me. Molly, my Molly!
Please, let me come with you. I don't like it on the ship.
You're safer on the Neverland. By the time you arrive in Rundoon, I'll have completed my mission, and we'll be together again.
Look, Mummy! A cat! The ship's cat! A lucky sign! Here, kitty kitty.
Molly, careful.
It's all right, Mummy. Him's a sweet little kitty, isn't him?
Our Molly loves all God's little creatures.
Mummy, I know you don't need my help on Rundoon, but I've got to start pulling my weight sometime.
You're all grown up, aren't you?
I am. Courage now. Promise?
Promise.
Oh, dear.
Just then, the crater boys bursts open.
And one of the boys almost falls out.
Hanging upside down, just above Molly's head.
He stares at her.
She stares at him.
He has an air about him.
The look of a boy who doesn't miss much or say much about it.
Back in the box, you monkeys!
Something about the boy makes Molly feel like she just grew up a little.
Daughter, a word. There isn't any treasure in the Queen's trunk, and what is in it has to be destroyed by order of Her Majesty, Queen Victoria.
God save her!
God save her! I'll have to move quickly before the King of Rundoon even knows I'm there.
But how are you going to destroy it?
Can you keep a secret?
I can.
We can. Sorry? I think you mean...
They're speaking Dodo, a language known only to, well,
Dodos, and a very special handful of humans.
Dodo, a fat, clumsy bird, hence the Latin name, Didus ineptus.
Known for their greedy appetite, slothful pace, and sense of entitlement, the dodo was fearless of all people and faced no real competition. An eerie mirror of the British Empire at its colonial zenith. But those same traits were responsible for the extinction of the dodo. An eerie mirror of the British Empire after its colonial zenith. But thereby hangs another tale.
And don't ever take this amulet off, or let anyone else touch it. You know what's in this amulet, Molly. You know how to use it if you're ever in trouble.
But what if something happens to you? You need me on the Wasp.
Too dangerous, I won't have it.
I want to be a part of the mission.
If you can't be British, you can go straight home and back to school, young lady. Mrs. Bumbrake...
No, please! I'll be good. I promise.
Oh, shut the faucet, Molly! Blubbering like a whale when the world's your oyster. Be a woman.
Yes, Nana.
Soon as I'm done in Rundoon, we'll take a few weeks off in the Antipodes. Scare up some rare bird eggs, I might even teach you to speak porpoise.
Yes, Mummy.
There's my little Starcatcher.
Just an apprentice. If I were a Starcatcher, I'd be on the Wasp with you.
Slank hears that word. Starcatcher.
But a cannon is fired from the deck of the Wasp!
Patience, daughter. Keep a keen eye, Mrs. Bumbrake.
Yes, milady, we'll be British to the bone.
We'll meet again in Rundoon. Godspeed.
Off you go, your ladyship! TTFN! Comfy, are we? That's nice. Now, Alf, where are ye, ye good-for-nothing bucket of scum?
Here.
Lock these two in their cabin for safekeeping. I am taking no chances.
Wait, just a minute.
I don't fancy no dainty daughters roaming round my deck. Now hop it.
With pleasure. The cabin could smell no worse than you.
Can we have Kitty with us?
Steer clear of the kitty cat. Pet, rip your hand clean off. And you, my dear, better not see you up on this deck or I'll throw you off of it.
I'm nobody's dear, I assure you. Molly, come.
It's all right, ma'am. Alpha C is safely stowed.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you. Your eyes, as green as the sea, and your hair is almost as wavy.
Take me below, sir.
Stow the silly cow in the junior suite. What are you sniggering at, you pickaroons? Stow that trunk in my cabin, furrow the jib and let fly the Fromiston, or you'll curse the day you were born. Off to Randoon, you fungus! There's profitable trade to be made in Randoon!
Well, first class ain't what it used to be. Of course, in my salad days, I was a green girl bringing up brats in a breezy brownstone in Brighton. That was a tight spot, too, and hell on the household help. Especially the kitchen boy, a lovely island lad who cooked up a cunning cannelloni plus a pasta fazool to make you drool. Oh, it made the master mad how the mistress moaned for the manicotti. He beats that boy something brutal, but the boy didn't say boo. Point is, we must button our beaks and be brave like that boy, or my name's not Betty Bumbrake. Now, you may well fear you'll never clap eyes on your mother again, and that cuts me to the core, but never show that sorry slank the slightest sniff of fear. There are men who can smell it on you, Molly, and they'll make you pay.
That's a stupid example if you're going to cry halfway through. Be a woman.
Yes,
Mrs. Bumbrake, really?
Situated, miss?
It's Mrs. Bumbrake. Mrs.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I was wed once too. Dreadful business.
Mr. Bumbrake fell off the twig years ago, leaving me widowed at 30.
Is that food? I'm awfully hungry.
This ain't for no ladies. This is for the pigs on the other end.
Pigs, really? May I help you feed them?
Our Molly loves all God's little creatures.
Not these creatures, she don't. But don't despair. The cook's laying up some yummy meat in the galley. I'll escort you when it's up.
Oh, nothing too rich, pray. We girls must watch our waistlines.
Been thinking about getting in shape myself lately.
Round is a shape.
Sorry?
Oh, yes, you're quite the specimen.
No, I have flabby thighs, but my stomach covers them. Best be off, TTFN.
Well, he's rough, but he's ready, that Alf.
He smelt like smelt.
Yes, but there's a whiff of hero about him. Mark my words.
Left the cabin door ajar. I could follow him and feed the piggies. May I, Nana? Please?
Oh, no, Molly, don't make me come after you. Oh! Better grab a bucket before Betty Bumbrake blows her bloomin' breakfast. Goodness.
Coming up for some poker, Alf?
No, Slank put me on pig duty, the rot. Going down to the bilge to feed the swine.
I said port, you idiot, port! Which way is port?
The right, the right!
Left, you fool! Give me your left, a nice big P, help you remember.
Pigs! Where's the pigs?
If it ain't the three little piggies. Got your sea legs?
Get us out of here,
thank
please.
you.
Oh,
Oi!
hungry. Quick question for the captain, sir.
What are you, piggy spokesman?
I'm the leader.
No, you're not.
I'm the oldest, and I say I'm the leader.
I'm the oldest and I say, pipe down.
But I'm hungry.
It's your lucky day then, ain't it?
Finally.
Any good?
It's alive.
It's worms.
He fed me worms.
I won't eat this.
Please, sir, is there a vegetarian alternative?
In my day, pigs weren't quite so particular.
Don't hug it all. Gimme.
You said you wanted to eat it.
You. Wait. What are you doing?
You're gonna get us a beating.
Belay that. You? I'm called Mister on this vessel. Mark of respect for a lifetime of seafaring.
Don't mind him, sir. He's got a real problem with authority.
Ha! So do I. I know Worms is rough fiddles, boys, but grease the pipes till we set you down in Randoon.
A question, mister.
One?
Do we have to stay down here in the dark?
Till Slank hounds you off to King's Arb off.
But is the king nice to his helpers?
That's two.
Oh, I got a sick feeling about this.
Don't worry. I'll think of something.
No, you won't. In my experience, boys are sadly slow thinkers.
What is it?
What are you?
I'm a girl.
No way.
We saw a girl once.
Headmaster's daughter.
It was nothing like you. It was all, rah, I'm gonna get you,
Who's the leader here?
Who wants to know?
Molly Astor. Dr. Pretorius back home says I have an extraordinarily high level of brain power.
Well, if you're so smart, how come you're stuck on this dirt bucket?
I'm not stuck. I'm going to meet my mother in Randoon. She has important things to do.
We got important things to do.
No, we don't.
I'm the leader, and I say we've got some things.
He's not the leader.
You!
You.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 13.
I'm 13.
Wait, I just remembered. Today's my birthday. I'm 15.
If you were 13 and today's your birthday, you would be 14.
Well, I only celebrate odd-numbered birthdays.
Wait a minute. Doesn't matter how old you are, I'm still the leader. The leader has to be a boy.
Hey, up our in the ship, we get served proper food. I can lead you there, which makes me the leader.
Proper food? Really?
Just tell me your names.
Why should we?
Only that if you have names, they serve you meat.
Oh, Ted, I'm Ted!
But I call him Tubby, 'cause he's food obsessed.
I am not food obsessed.
Do you write poems about pie?
To pass the time.
Hide beans in your blanket.
It's a blood sugar thing.
Paint the merest whisper of, get this,
Sticky pudding. Oh, sticky pudding, it's so good.
Like I said, food obsessed. I'm Prentice. I'm in charge here.
Ever notice, Ted, the more you claim leadership, the more it eludes you.
Oh, snap.
And what are you, boy?
Leave me alone.
Sorry.
Don't mind him.
He's rude to everybody.
It's why he gets beatings.
It's why he's got no friends.
Go on, tell your name, why don't you?
What's so funny?
He doesn't have a
Thanks,
name.
Ted.
Been orphaned too long to remember.
Grempkin calls him
Mule.
Go on, you and your stupid names. Go on and follow some stupid girl.
Like we need your permission, friendless.
Doesn't cost any more to be nice, charmless.
What about the food?
You can be like temporary leader, but only till we eat.
Fair warning, boy. I shall expose you utterly.
As no one had shown the slightest interest in him before, the boy's eyes began to sparkle, and the lure of competition wiped some misery from his face.
Right. Follow me.
Right. Follow Mother.
Molly.
That's what I said. follow Molly.
The boy may have wished to be alone, but he didn't really mean it. The sparkle in his eyes fades, and strange sounds in the dark make him remember the orphanage. Make him think about...
Where's that mule?
Here, sir.
You're all shades of nasty mule. Oi, look at this filth.
Don't hit me, sir. The cesspit's dirty work.
A mule? Afraid of his own shadow? Be a man!
Thank you, sir.
Uncover yourself, disgrace to the mother that left you.
Oh, for the wings of a dove, far away would I rove. Oh, for the wings of a dove, far away, far away, far away, far away would I rove.
You watch or you're next.
At the mention of a mother, the boy heard a wisp of a song he could barely remember.
And saw a shadow of a home he hoped he might have.
Father and son.
Mother and child.
And even with so little ground for hope,
Still, he believed.
Despite his distress and sorrow,
That one day such a home would be his.
Home.
Orphan rule number 1.
Life is meant to be horrible.
Orphan rule number 2.
There are no orphans in heaven.
Orphan rule number 3.
Mrs. Kripken's ugly!
Anyone who laughs is dead. Scram!
Mother. Oh, mother.
Come on, boy, last chance. We Astros do not leave boys behind.
we shift our attention now to the other ship, barreling due south at a brisk 12 knots. That fine British frigate, the Wasp!
Where Molly's mother, Lady Astor, is ushered below deck.
Captain Scott's quarters, my lady. Do go in.
Awfully cramped for a captain's quarters.
No frills on this frigate, sir. Sanchez, pull the door to. There's a good fellow.
Where's the captain, Lieutenant?
I'm no lieutenant. I told a lie.
Unthinkable. British never lie.
Well, pirates do. Don't we, boys?
I demand to see Captain Scott.
Oh, well, why don't you say so? Presto, Scotto!
What? How dare you, sir? Release her.
I'll take that key to that trunk of yours.
You'll have to kill me first.
I was gonna kill you second, but I'm flexible.
He's coming aft!
In a nasty mood!
What are you playing at?
Pirates, sir. The Wasp is now a pirate ship. Your British crew's in chains below.
There have been no pirates in these parts for 100 years.
We've been keeping a low profile.
And you're the captain, I suppose?
I, sir?
I, sir. You, sir.
No, sir, not Smee, sir.
Smee, sir.
That's me, sir, but no Captain I, sir.
You lie, sir.
Oh, no, sir, the devil himself's in charge hereabouts.
The devil, you say?
Our Prince of Darkness, our satanic supervisor, foul and nasty with a cloven hoof.
Well, how would one identify him in a crowd?
By his legendary cookie duster, that's how.
Whiskers.
By his celebrated mouth brow, that's how.
Well, does he have a name?
The pirates they call Black Stash! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Hello. Oh, to be in England. Now that April's there, but whoever's not in England gets to see me facial hair. Now, you're likely wondering, can the fellow before you be entirely evil? Can no compassion increase this furrowed brow? Brow. Well, fret not, mon frere. I'm a romantic. There's a poet in these pirate veins, and so I plug into the muse. But what to do? What style to use? Iambic? Box office poison. Haiku? Samurai don't think so. Ah! Mind the cuticle, Smee! I got it. The pirate with scads of panache wants the key to the trunk with all the cash. So here's some advice, though I seem to be nice. I'll cut ya! I'll slit you one side up and down the other so ye can watch your own stomach flop around the deck. Say, Smee, you didn't inform milady that I'm a bloodthirsty outlaw?
Aye, Captain, but she wouldn't give up the key.
We haven't got all night, Smee. People have paid for nannies and parking. Come on. I'll do it myself, or I'm not. I'm not. What am I?
Blackstad! Yeah!
They refer, of course, to this. The trademark news brush of every man, woman, and child in the family, dating right back to the amoeba. But for us, the face foliage has been oh so much more than just a lawn on the lip, milady. 'Tis what we are and why we are it. And when everyone else got out of the pirate business, the stash stuck it out, knowing that one day his ship would come in. This is that day. This is that ship. Now, cough up that key, milady.
Not a chance, you spam-faced tool bag.
Oh my. Is that milady's coat you're holding?
Appears to be about your size, Captain.
What the well-dressed tool bag is wearing this season?
So comme il faut. So very comme il faut.
Say, Smee, what is it the men call me?
Ruthless, sir. Ruthless, heartless, and friendless.
Oh, guilty as charged. Now where's the key?
I won't ever give it to you.
Playing games is for children, Lady Asta. And I hate children! Bring it in, Gomez.
It's Sanchez, sir.
Just bring it in. Thank you. The Wasp is my ship now, and everything aboard her belongs to me, including the trunk Queen Victoria thinks nobody knows about. Silly old queen.
God save her.
Queen.
God save her.
Victoria.
God save her.
Banana.
God save...
Oopsie. Oh. Now, when I open this swag, I'll be the single most significant pirate in the world, the solar system, or other places yet to be discovered in our universe. And the second thing, there's a dilemma, a large one. The Cadillac Escalade of dilemmas, for point of fact. For a little birdie tells me that your darling daughter is sailing to Randoon on the safer southern route aboard the Naval Nerd.
No. The Neverland, sir.
The what?
The Neverland. land, sir.
Same letters. Neverland, naval nerd. I was pretty close. I was pretty darn close.
No.
I was splitting rabbits, really.
Splitting hairs.
Splitting hairs, that too.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. I know you love your Molly above rubies. What say we take a quick detour, we pluck her off the Neverland, and you can watch her die? That is, unless you're feeling a little more amenable. I love your locket, but what's in your pocket? Done and dusted kippers and custard. Here's the key, boys.
Ha!
My amulet! My mother is in trouble!
Your neck thing. It's glowing.
And ringing.
Don't ask me about that!
I can ask whatever I want. I'm the leader.
Lay off, Prentice. Come on. You have to tell.
All right, listen. My mother is on a secret mission to Randoon for the Queen!
What's the mission?
Molly, where are you, girl?
Mission?
I don't know.
Shh! Down this gangway and keep it quiet.
So, tell me again, what was called that thing we ate?
Pork chops, pork salad, and pork belly pie.
Greatest night of my life!
There's more tomorrow if we don't get caught.
Pork. Beautiful word.
There's that ringing again.
A neck thing.
No, it's coming from someplace else.
Behind this door.
Get away, boy! Don't open that cabin!
Holy
Flanks!
Cat!
flying!
We ask you now to imagine a grown cat in flight.
Suspended in midair as if hanging by a string.
And of course, the boys don't have to imagine.
Because there they are. And there's the cat.
And that cat is definitely flying.
And those bells are definitely ringing.
And that cabin is definitely glowing.
Glowing, ringing, flying. It can only mean one thing.
Star stuff!
Star stuff! The Queen's trunk is in Slank's cabin. Move along. Nothing to see here.
But that cat was flying!
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Tubby's right. Your neck thing was ringing and Slank's cat was totally flying.
Hey, you know what? How's about a bedtime story?
What's that?
Oh, ha ha. Very amused. My gosh, you poor things. You've never had a bedtime story.
This might sound kind of defensive.
It's hard to have a bedtime when you don't have a bed.
Sorry. I didn't mean...
You know what? You say sorry so easily. Like, the rough patch is smoothed over, no hard feelings, and everything's fixed. Well, no. There is dark. A mass of darkness in the world, and if you get trapped in that cave, like us, it beats you down. Sorry can't fix it. Better to say nothing than sorry. When it's night, and I'm too scared to sleep, I look through the cracks, you know, between the boards nailed over the window, and I see all those tiny little stars in the sky that I can't reach. And I think that in 100 years, or 200 or 300 maybe, boys will be free, and life will be so beautiful that nobody will ever say sorry again, because no one will have to. I think about that a lot.
That's more than he said in the last 13 years.
So, bedtime stories, not a big priority, okay?
No, it's not okay. I'm giving you one. A gift. Least I can do. Like, Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty's a good one. You'll like it. There's a kiss in it. True love's kiss.
Yeah! I don't know what that is.
Come on. I'll be mother, Now, the story of Sleeping Beauty. Once upon a time. That's how they always start. Once upon a time, a beautiful baby was born.
And that baby had a big bushy handlebar, and it grew out as he grew up, and they both lived awfully ever after. The end. From this day forth, it'll be nothing but pleasure cruises and the Odd America's Cup for me. Now, open and perpend. What is that?
It's sand, sir.
Sand? But that's impossible.
Are you referring to the utterly worthless granular material one associates with the water's edge?
Yes, sir.
I see. Perchance you'd think that a treasure trunk sans treasure would have put my piratical BVDs in a twist. How wrong you are. Yes, I'd hoped to be hip-deep in diamonds, but they're a poor substitute for what I really crave. A bona fide hero to make me feel whole. For without a hero, what am I? Half a villain, a pirate in part, ruthless but toothless. But then I saw you and I thought, maybe, can it be? Is she the one I've been waiting for? Would she, for example, give up something precious for the daughter she loves? But alas, she gives up sand. Now let's see. A hero with treasure, very good. A hero with no treasure, doable. But no hero and a trunk full of sand, not so much. Now, where's my treasure?
What if they swap the trunks?
Swapped, you say?
Oh, stupid idea, Smee. Stupid.
Yes, swapped. Right there on the dike.
Deck?
Deck. In which case...
The trunk with the treasures aboard the Neverland!
Destiny check. What do we know about the Neverland?
She's a slow ship, Captain.
Sadly slow. And what of our ship, the Wasp?
We're fast, Captain.
Super fast. Which means we're leagues ahead of her by now, Einstein. Change of course. Hard about. You're behind this swappery, Asta, or I'm the Queen of England.
God save her!
Shut up! I said hard about, Gomez.
It's Sanchez, sir!
Hit the pedal, Gretel.
It's Sanchez, sir!
Burn rubber, Papa!
Ay de mí, ¿dónde está la leche? Debo protestar!
Give me it, you shroom! You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Now, juice it! The chase is on, the die is cast. The game's afoot. I want that treasure, boys! Catch me in Neverland!
And as the princess slept, a thick forest grew up around the castle, keeping everybody out. Everybody but one man. Boys?
The prince, right?
The prince, yes. Very good. The prince chopped his way to Sleeping Beauty's room, saw his true love, and kissed her just once, sweetly on the lips.
Pork.
True love's kiss broke the spell. The princess found her prince, and they both lived happily ever. The amulet again! Talk to me, Mummy!
With the wasp bearing down on the Neverland, Lady Asta clears her mind and tries to reach Molly.
Mummy? Mummy? Hello?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Mummy! The Queen's trunk is here! On board the Neverland!
Not in English. Too dangerous.
Mummy, please, no, don't. Mummy, not Dodo. Parrots? A flock of parrots? Parrots have taken over your ship? Well, what genius brought pirates?
The wasp has been taken over by pirates!
Pirates! Oh, that hard I sound is so
Molly!
tricky.
The wasp is bearing down on the Neverland. By the time we catch you, steer clear of Blackstash and bring the trunk to me.
I will.
Don't let me down, daughter. This is your mission now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Quack, 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 quack.
What are you doing?
Sorry. What? Get below, boy. If Sling sees you, she'll
You
rear
were
up.
talking to your neck thing.
No, I wasn't.
I know what I saw.
Well, there were some porpoises swimming alongside the ship, and they were making those funny noises that porpoises make. I thought I'd make some funny noises too. That's all.
So, you were talking to a fish?
Porpoises are not fish. They're mammals, just like you or Germans.
Well, how come your neck thing glows and rings all by itself?
It's for swimming. It's a swimming medal. I'm a good swimmer.
Yeah, right. Swimming. Sure. And what's star stuff?
Decision. I'm going to trust you.
Why? I'm just a boy.
I know. Pity. You like to look at stars. Well, there they are.
There's so many.
They look safe, don't they? Sparkling up there like diamonds.
I like it when they shoot across the sky. Shoom!
Sometimes, little bits fall to earth. Pieces that look like sand. Can you keep a secret?
I can.
Those little bits are star stuff. The trunk in Slang's cabin is full of it. And there's some in here too, in case I'm ever in trouble.
Star stuff, let me see.
No! It changes people if they touch it.
How?
Different ways, depending on what they want to be.
So, if somebody got their hands on the star stuff
And
they
they're
were...
evil and greedy like Genghis Khan, or they're hungry for world domination like Caesar or Napoleon or, you know, Ayn Rand.
Who's that?
Didn't you learn anything at that orphanage?
Was kind of busy trying not to die.
Oh.
So, if star stuff's so dangerous, how come you're after it?
I'm a Starcatcher. We have special powers that we use in secret to help keep star stuff away from tyrants who try to rule the world.
You mean like Queen Victoria?
God save her! And no, that's different. She doesn't need star stuff to rule the world. She's British.
So, you're what is it again?
Starcatcher. There's only 6.5 of us on the planet.
6.5?
I'm still just an apprentice.
Okay then, prove it.
What?
Go on and amaze me with your special powers.
It's not a magic show. It's not like I'm some magician guy.
Okay, well, I mean, if you can't actually do anything.
Fine. To have faith is to have wings.
Whoa.
Satisfied?
So, Slank's cat was flying. Come on, I want to fly too.
Don't be ridiculous. The star stuff has to be destroyed.
You want me to destroy it?
Get serious, will you? My mother is going to destroy it. She's going to throw it into the world's hottest active volcano, Mount Jalapeno.
Where's that?
On Randoon, wouldn't you know it? Problem is, King Zarboff would kill for even a thimble of star stuff.
Well, maybe I can help. I'm going to be the king's helper, see? So when we get
You're
to run...
not going to be the king's helper. You're going to be snake food. King Zarboff likes to buy orphans and feed them to his snakes.
So Grumpkin lied.
King Zarboff III is evil. He's the worst Zarboff yet.
Grown-ups always lie. It's all they ever do.
You want to help? Then help me get the Queen's trunk to my mother.
You know what? Forget it. Why should I help anybody? What's anybody ever done for me?
You!
Snake food? Really?
I told you to stay in your crate, you orphan sludge!
When exactly were you going to tell us that we...
That's it! Beastlank is drawing the line. I may not have been born with a silver spoon up me bum, but that don't mean I won't stir my tea with one.
Ew.
That's gross.
Get below, boy!
He ain't going below, he's going over!
No, let me go! Let me go!
Zarboff promised me his whole bleeding fleet in exchange for that trunk in my cabin.
Strongest blowing. Winds hit 34 knots.
I hate grown-ups.
Make like a kitten take a long, long time to drown. Bottoms up, boy.
No, not overboard. Please, I can't.
Can't what?
Swim.
Here I am, boy. All will be well.
Knots. White caps heavy. Crest overhanging.
Ship off the forward bow. On the cutter jib, she could be the Wasp.
The Wasp? After us? Better tell Slank.
Backstroke is my event, and I do so like to finish first. I win more medals than anyone at school, except for Daphne Cooper. But Daphne Cooper's a swat. Deep breaths. There we go.
You saved me.
Of course.
Why?
Because I'm the leader.
But you don't even like me.
The leader can't go about saving only people she likes.
But the leader has to be a boy.
Only if the boy knows there are more important things in this world than saving his own neck.
Like what?
Like saving someone else's.
They figured out I swapped the trunks!
Slank!
We need the Wasp to catch up to us quick!
It's the Wasp, all right. Sally Lunn, she's a fast ship.
We'll never catch up to a frigate, Captain.
We can bleeding well try. Below the warp zone! Here's the breeze now, you bilge rats. You want your trunk, Lenny Astor? You're gonna have to catch me first. Follow the wind, Weevil, hard to starboard.
Starboard. That ain't the one with the big P, is it?
Bring me the branding iron!
The boy spins the ship's wheel for everything he's worth.
He's changed our course! Straight for the Wasp!
Wind 47 knots!
Gale
warning!
The ship's wheel careens across the deck and spins out to sea.
Honey in the Neverland, hard against the grain.
And jolted 2 people in a tiny cabin below.
I've waited for love, I've waited for bliss, I've waited for this.
No more nattering! I'm still a Nana and I must find Molly! Oh! Spit me over! What was that?
We're changing courses all. Straight for the Isle of Love.
But where is Molly? She's been lost ever so long. Cease and desist, sir. Hey! Cut the canoodling! I've got to get the girl, get it? But do come with.
Winds 55 knots, strong gale, rolling seas, blowing spray.
The Neverland crashes into the waves.
Buckling and barreling, straight for the Wasp.
Sweeten the choppers and reap the expedients. This wind will throw guano something fierce in your face. Oi! Do you see what I see, Smee?
The Neverland, Captain. She's headed right for us.
This is too easy. I think I'm even feeling a weensy bit guilty. Hand them over it. Up the gunter, prepare to board.
Up the gunter.
And keep the Union Jack flying so Beecher Slank thinks we'll be blind.
So devious. So very devious.
Neverland ho! Victory is ours! Well, mine.
Wind 63 knots! Hurricano! Violent storms! Visibility gone! Whole waves! Black skies! Red over white over red!
Pucker up, boys! We'll kiss her any minute now!
But she's one of ours. We'll be ramming a British ship.
That blasted orphan boy, he's ruined us.
Oh, Orphans ruin everything. Hold on to your ditty bags, boys. Here comes the wasp.
Tiny craft against the bounding main.
Lordy, lordy, just in time for tea.
Scones for Bob.
We can beat her, boys. She's only a ship full of fops.
Ah! Now, boss.
Now, run up the Jolly Roger.
It's pirates!
Ah!
Come back, ye cowards!
Hello, Neverland. I believe this trunk belongs to you, and you have something of ours.
Save your trunk, me. Get the trunk to Zarb off, and you'll be too posh to push.
Wind, 63 knots. That's 200 miles. Everybody,
That's 200 miles per hour. Large waves over 50 feet. Disaster, destruction, devastation.
Boy!
Hey, Ted.
I hope we're not interrupting anything.
Excuse us.
Oh, so sorry.
Hello there.
Excuse me,
Do
can you
know
move your hand?
directions?
Oh, goodness, hello.
Oh, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Boy,
Hey,
you
bud.
turned us around so the wasp could catch us.
Pretty cheeky, huh?
Pretty cheeky.
Yeah, awesome. And now there's pirates everywhere. Good move, Ace.
He did something big, Prentice.
I could do more.
Well, I'm still the leader.
Then help me get the Queen's trunk to my mother.
Sorry, not our problem.
Never mind. I'll do it myself. Mrs. Bumbrake! Mrs. Bumbrake!
You're different. You know that? Don't you think he's different?
We should definitely wait here. It'll be safer.
Guys, there's more important things in this world than saving your own neck.
Like what?
Like helping Molly. Excuse us.
And up on deck, two captains square off for the greatest of grand prizes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out on this stormy night for our featured bout. In this corner, direct from Slough, by way of Despond, it's no mother's daughter and no man's pal, Beatrice the Rat Slay!
Go find my sword, you bucket of scum!
And in this corner, sporting his famous flavor saver since the tender age of 10, the most fearsome pirate on the pike, all hands on deck for the Black Stag!
No.
This is a one-round knockout match. Kicking, spitting, and gouging are preferred, though the fans tend to like it. And hitting below the belt is not required, though the fans tend to like it.
We love it!
Now, shake hands and come out rhyming.
Take a hike, you mingy crumb. The trunk is mine, so kiss me bum.
I'll kiss ya, bee, with me French roaster, roller coaster, uppercut up the flopper.
Which I don't like so behind your backsy, which needs a waxy, by the way.
Or me God's anointed, double-jointed, triple-pointed belly whopper.
Or me, on your knees, easy peasy, Javanese battle cry!
Me dog's dinner.
Me shark shanker.
Me winkle pinner.
Me walk the planker.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? There she lies, the jumped-up cabin girl who doesn't know her place. Now, give me the Queen's trunk, or say your goodbyes, you bathtub captain!
Crack! The sound of splintering wood, flapping canvas whipped by wind.
The deck is breaking down. Mass that was a mass no more.
The Neverland!
She split in two.
Stem to stern.
Fore and aft, a whole ship halved. Oh, main brace gone.
I need another thing.
We're saving the trunk and that's all there is to it. You really missed the gravy boat, Betty.
touch one hair on that woman's legs.
She's all yours, lover boy.
Down ye go to dinner.
But just before bunking with Davy Jones.
Oh, the waves swallow me up. A great shroud of sea. And the sharks start nibbling away like me mother's kisses. Mother! He left me on the steps of a tattoo parlor, wrapped in a half-eaten bag of fish and chips. Round me neck, a note. Orphan Beatrice Slank. Too wicked to end well.
TTFN.
Ye good for nothing bucket of scum.
My white knight! Now let's get moving!
Molly, I'm locked in the brew cabin.
Mummy, the trunk is ours!
Bring it to me!
Ship!
Abandon ship!
Check your trunks. Some trunks may appear identical to other trunks.
No. That's the whole point.
Help, boy!
I really couldn't
I
find
need more
anything,
time
sorry.
to get the Queen's trunk to my mother!
Don't worry, I'll stall the pirates. Crazy weather we're having.
What are you?
What are you?
What am I?
Never heard of you.
Liar! The stash is on everybody's lips. Why, is that the Queen's trunk you're sitting on?
Oh, yeah, the Queen's trunk. Yes, Molly Astor told me to protect it.
From whom?
Pirates like you.
But we have all the fun.
You do?
Absolutely. A bit of swash, a bit of buckle. You'd love it more than bread. Now, give me the trunk and come join the party. Your appellation, please. Your name, bub.
Oh, no name. Orphan.
You're more at sea than Columbus, boy. If you were a pirate, you'd have a real name.
You could do that?
I'm the boss, ain't I? Now, let's see. Long John Larry.
No,
or
I don't like that one.
Bluebeard Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, we hung a bloke from the yardarm about a week ago Wednesday. Pirate Pete, that's available.
Pirate Pete?
Solid like a rock is Peter. That's what you'll be, boy, my rock. Now, hand it over.
And what would I do?
You'd star in me nasty crew. Infamy, calamity, fraternity. You need to connect, boy.
Peter.
You need to connect, Peter. No man's an archipelago. Now, be a good Peter, and give your captain his great big treasure. Sand again!
Ha! You blew it, Stash. The Queen's trunk is safe on the Wasp. We did it, Molly. We saved the treasure. We saved the world.
You're killing my buzz, boy. To which I say die.
Not again.
Not again! The boy's gone overboard!
Molly, bring the trunk to me!
But, Mummy, the boy needs help!
Help! Help! I can't swim!
Molly, this is a direct order. Bring the trunk to me!
This trunk floats, boy!
My name is Peter.
Peter? I like it!
Me too.
There's an island, Peter! Ride the trunk to the island!
Molly, no!
What's a spar? There is no time to argue, and we can't stay where we are. Oh, the wind is like a whip. Take my hand, abandon ship. But my Molly, oh my Molly, what a bloody awful trip.
Oh, you wins, I'm still the man.
You're the man.
Thank you, Smee. Carry me and all the other crap you can, even in the churning sea. Still am I the captain's Smee, and the pirate code I follow, one for all and all for me.
I'm the leader.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
When there's a few of us, there can't be a leader now.
Why not?
There's only 2 of us.
Jump. Come on, Ted, we'll jump together.
I was thinking we could maybe wait for slightly better weather.
Neverland has come apart. Stir your courage, steel your heart. Come about there, search for him. Death, call the air, swim and swim. Swim on against the current. Swim on against the sea. Though the tide may turn against us, strong the tide may be, though each stroke grows heavy, though each breath is agony. We try till we can breathe no more, to clamber up the nearest shore, and fall upon our knees before the truth that sets us free.
Follow that trunk, Smee. Get me to the island.
Get to the island, Peter, and don't let that trunk out of your sight!
Swim on against the current, swim on against the sea. Though the tide may turn against you, though too strong the tide may be, and though your arms be leaden, slicing through the spray and foam, swim on, swim on, swim on, swim on, swim on against the current, till your courage brings you home, till you stand on the land safely home.
That you, Molly? I'm coming. Wait for me. Molly, wait! No, not supposed to sleep. Supposed to be protecting the trunk. What if she came and... I did what you said, Molly. I dragged it straight up a mountain. Nope. No Molly. So bright. Holy, you know what that is? That's the sun. I'm feeling you, sun. And check it out. Space, light, air. I'm finally free.
Free.
And I'm gonna have freedoms. Whatever I want. Hey, bud. What's up? Me? Well, let's see. Saved the world and got a name. Not too shabby. I wonder if Teddy and Prentice made it off the ship before it went down. I mean, how weird would it be if they... Please let them be okay. Bud, we should make a pact. I don't leave you, you don't leave me. Deal? No, no, come back. I don't want to be alone. Come back. This is fine. No Molly. No Teddy, no Prentice. So what? This is perfect. Nobody's after me with a stick, and there's nothing between me and the sky. I could just be a boy for a while. It's all I want anyway. Oh my gosh! I have got to get out of here.
Sorry, did you want to be alone?
No, no, stay with me!
Good answer.
Oh, thank you.
You ready for this? Teddy floats. We jumped overboard and I held on to Teddy and the two of us bobbed all the way here.
Prentice!
No name!
I got one now. It's Peter.
Solid.
Whatever.
I wonder... There.
Hey, wait. Yeah.
It's the wasp. It's still in one piece.
Oh no. I see where this is going.
Where's Mother?
For the love of... Her name is Molly, and she probably drowned.
No. I saw her dive off the ship as it went down. She's like a real swimmer. I think she made it onto the Wasp. Or she's floating around in what's left of the Neverland.
Ride this wreckage, Romeo. Get us to shore and make it fast.
You want speed? Find me a sail.
Drifting like this will end up in China, and I'm in no mood for Mushu, Alf. I tried it once, and it went through me like the winter wind in Wessex.
Or maybe she's down there in the jungle.
I say we wait for her up here.
Come on, help me hide the trunk, and we can find some branches down the beach.
At some point we're gonna need food.
Branches? What we need are branches.
Hey, I think I found some. Sweet.
Branches. Branches. Guys got a Jones for branches.
You know, so we can build a raft to get out to the Wasp. We get to the Wasp, and Molly's mother will have to take us.
Where?
Home. Come on. Everybody holds hands, and nobody gets lost. Clear?
Crystal. Ew, your hands are sweaty.
Yeah, because perspiration's the mark of true leadership.
Are we good?
Yes.
Yeah. You there, Peter?
Here. Are you there, Ted?
Present.
Are you there, Prentice? Prentice, are you there? Teddy, are you holding on to Prentice? Teddy? Guys? Where is everybody?
You said hang on to each other, Peter.
Where are you, Peter?
I'm here, Ted.
I'm scared, Peter.
I can't see a thing.
Help, gorillas.
Oh, hello.
Who was that?
Cannelloni,
It's me, sir.
linguini,
Vino Rosso Montepulciano.
Hot enough for ya?
How do you eat this?
tocca e dozzetto,
There, footprints.
Something's chasing me.
Montepulciano,
Who's that? What the?
Chianti,
I'm right behind you.
linguini,
And I want that trunk.
Do you want some tea?
linguini,
And the biscuits, me.
Help, I'm hungry.
Help, I'm lost.
I'm gonna find you.
I'll find you, Ted. Keep heading down.
I'm sweating, Smee.
Which way is down?
Prentice, Teddy, guys, you hear me?
Hungry, Peter.
What's that treasure?
I'm the leader.
Want that treasure?
Help me, Peter.
Want that trunk?
World-class swimmer that we know me to be, I reached the island in record time. I'm awfully glad I saved the boy, even if Mummy's furious. Saving the whole world seems a bit abstract for a 13-year-old. Putting a human face on it makes it more jolly. Now, I really must fetch Mummy's trunk and bring it to the Wasp, or my first ever mission will be my last. Don't worry, Peter. Wherever you are, I'll find you.
Primi pranzo. Dopo. Gabinetto. Hello. I am the king of this island, and you are my prisoners. Lasagna! You three will do nicely.
You speak English?
If I must.
Préférez-vous qu'il parle français?
What's your savages?
We mollusks are no savages. I know where savagery is, boy. When I was a young man, British landed here, took me to your island in chains. For many years, I was a kitchen slave in not so great a Britain, until, by kindness of fate,
a shipwreck brought my father to Mollusk Island.
Yes, in your language, I am Fighting Prawn. And this is my son, Hawking Clam. My son will wear this hat once worn by my brutal British master. For years I was his kitchen slave. He beat me raw, but I was brave. Yes. And one day, put him in the grave with a plate of a poisoned pasta! Thank you.
Come, it is the time.
Time?
Feeding time.
Feeding time, finally!
Not where you eat, piggy boy. Where you are eaten.
You must answer to the law. The law of Mr. Grin.
Who's Mr. Grin?
We worship him, and he protects us from foreign troublemakers.
Come now, we feed you the vicious crocodile.
Wait, don't feed us to any crocodile. First take us to Mr. Grin.
Crocodile is a Mr. Grin. Basta!
Wait, we can give you a great gift.
Empty pasta! You said gift?
A story. Yeah, a bedtime story. Sleeping Beauty, right, guys?
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. The only thing is, I nodded off before the end.
Maybe they will too, and we can get out of here. We give you story, you let us live, and we leave your island. Deal?
Okie dokie.
Yes.
But if I'm not entertained, it is a Mr. Grin for all of you. Assume the position. You have 1 minute.
1 minute? What am I supposed to do in 1 minute? I can't transform. I can't inhabit the character.
Bring me the holy relic of my captivity.
Here, mighty father, the kitchen timer.
You have 1 minute, starting now.
Okay, one at a time.
Upon a time. That's how they always start. Upon a time.
Tick tock, tick tock. Hungry, Mr. Grin?
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful baby princess. Wah.
And an evil witch with a curse. Ah ha ha
ha.
Ah ha ha ha. Ha.
And the curse was very terrible, for every time the baby cried,
Wah.
the whole kingdom would fall asleep.
Wah.
Ah ha ha ha.
Wah.
Ah ha ha ha.
And Beauty
was her name, oh.
And so the king marched over to his favorite horse.
Nay.
And they rode to the tallest tree.
Oh,
And he climbed up and spoke to the wise old owl. Who? The king. A real leader, sort of like me.
Nay.
Focus, piggy boy.
Piggy boy.
Sticky pudding.
Oh, sticky pudding, it's so good.
15 seconds, Mr. Grin.
And soon the princess was old enough to talk.
Hi, I'm 16. I'm beautiful and I'm in the market for something long-term.
But no one could stay awake long enough to kiss her.
And everybody got so sleepy. All of a sudden.
And that's the story of Sticky Pudding.
Sleeping Beauty!
That's not the end! They missed the whole emotional arc of the story!
Where do you come from?
Goody, another English. And your minute is up.
You should have stayed hidden, Molly.
You abused the concept of the theater collective. It was too much for me.
Molly.
Although, Ted has real talent.
Hey, I have talent.
Oh, they liked me. They really liked. Oh, sorry.
What's so funny?
You said Molly?
Well, that's my name. Molly. What?
In our language, Molly means squid poop.
Wait. Entertain the mighty father.
First place, you got me with squid poop. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs way up.
You let us live, right? That was the deal.
Which is so great, see, because you need us. We can do all the things you guys don't want to do anymore. We're foreigners. That's what we're for.
Nice to try. But you must answer to the law. All English must die. Calamari!
Such life and death decisions are generally made by the English, not for the English. Worse yet, the walls of Mr. Grin's cage are very high, too high for any young boy or girl to climb, too dark to see the crocodile right in front of your nose. And those hard things the boys are sitting on, they feel like bones. All in all, it's a bad day to be British.
Teddy, I hope that was your stomach.
I want to go home.
What home?
He made a deal with us. And he lied. I hate grown-ups.
Do something, Prentice. You're the leader. Have a plan.
Eat the kitchen timer and leave us alone.
Great. Now we can count the seconds till we die.
This is all your fault, Molly, making me feel like some big man who's gonna save the world. Well, I'm not a big man, and I can't save anything.
Not a good time for a hissy, Peter. You failed, so you try again. My mother always says that.
Then let her save us.
Eyes! Look at the eyes!
I should have given the trunk to my mother. Then she'd have all the star stuff in. Molly, you idiot!
She's cracking up.
No, maybe she has a plan.
I do! I have a plan! The star stuff! Inside the amulet, that's my plan! Are you with us, boy? Or is it sulk and die?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Good. It's a better team with you on it, Peter.
Here it comes!
Hurry, Peter, get him to open wide!
Here I am, tasty boy, fresh today. Come and eat me!
Duck!
The ringing of bells fills the air.
And Mr. Grin begins to coo, gurgle,
and grow.
Bigger every second!
Giant mouth.
Giant teeth.
Giant appetite.
until the crocodile shatters through its bamboo enclosure.
An airborne leviathan!
So, basically, I'm thinking, let's
get out her.
Here.
Yeah, let's go.
Quickly.
Head on, go.
Those dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking English.
They ruined the bedtime story.
English ruin everything. Why they make Mr. Grin so big?
Oh, we catch and kill them, mighty father.
Yes, but leave Peter Boy and Little Miss Squid Poop to me. To them, fighting prawn will butterfly and deep fat fry. Scampy!
Set me down, you dozy prot! I can't go another step.
That trunk is hard to find, Captain.
So it is. Elusive as the melody in a Philip Glass opera.
Why don't you come rest yourself a while? Smee'll track the treasure for you solo.
Niggeroni! We'll trick the puling spawn and make them bring it hither. But how to do it? How to smoke
We can lure him, Captain.
Lure him, you say?
Stupid idea, Smee. Stupid.
Lure him. Yes. Right here down at the butch.
Beach?
Beach. In which case?
We'll need a magnet. A really big one. That'll attract them.
I know your heart is in the right place, Smee, but... Smee, you've been hitting the three-bean couscous again. Ugh.
Twenty, Captain.
Wait a minute. I got it. A siren song is what we need, Smee. And lucky for me, you saved your ukulele. So you'll be our
Sash!
Ah, Big Croc!
He's chewing all the scenery.
Not in my scene, he ain't. Spare me the theatrics, you reptilian ham. Abandoned spleen!
Scene!
Scene!
Abandoned scene!
Ah!
Grab anything that'll look like it'll float. We're getting out of here.
No! Get to the trunk. We have to remember the mission.
Forget the trunk. The trunk is safe. What we need is a raft.
It's not your decision, Peter. Protect the trunk. That's the mission.
You have to have it your way, don't you? What's that?
Blinking fierce.
Mother! It's Mother! Oh, good! She's signaling me all the way from the Wasp.
What's it say?
Well, it's Norse code. She's using Norse code, everyone.
I'm pretty sure you mean Morse code.
Not Morse code. Norse code from Norway, the ancient Viking signaling system. Let's see.
What's she saying?
Unless I miss my guess, she's saying, Marla Bella Ferna, Sina Heina Ferna. That's first take Molly to the trunk. And Getzi Molly Doozy Blingen. That's remember the mission. Come hella high water. And then she says, Getzi Blingen Doozy Placken. That's take the trunk to the beach. Marla Bella Ferna. Mother will be there with the longboat. Sina Heina Ferna. We'll be safe if, let's see, Heina Ferna. If we can just get past the pirates and make it to the beach. Dentura Ninda Placken, Neska Fresca Tuda, Nebe Nessa, Binta Rubalenka, Sinken Hoopen Keep de Motor Kuken, Anka Danka. Love, Mommy. Whew.
Women are tricky, man.
Yeah, I feel kind of stupid for not knowing Norwegian.
It's not a competition. Though if it were, I'd win.
And the running, you're really fast. Better than me.
Well, you're a better leader.
Really?
No. Now come on, take me to the trunk. All right, come on, we have to get to the trunk and we have to outrun the native mollusks.
Right.
Take the guys with you. Take the guys with you, and I'll get the mollusks to follow me.
I'm not leaving you.
Afraid I'll beat you to the top.
As if! Bravo, Peter.
Here I am, mollusks. Come and get me.
Through the jungle, Peter's thoughts are only of outrunning the natives.
Try and catch me fighting prom.
And the faster he runs, the further he gets.
From the terrible beatings.
The boarded up garrets.
The smell and the filth in the dark of the cave.
And the further he begins to run, the more he begins to smile.
From saving the others.
And being a leader.
So panting and leaping and practically flying, Peter feels something entirely new.
Alive.
And all of a sudden, surrounding his head.
Get out of my face, bud. I can't see where I'm going.
And that's when he misses a ledge and falls.
Molly!
And down, he bumps and bruises.
Leaving the natives with no one to chase.
Banging and buffeting.
Down cracks and crevices as gravity beckons.
Crooking her finger and winking her eye, and Peter falling for her big time.
And rushing up to meet him
is a solid sheet of glass.
Splash! His brutal fall is broken.
And not his neck.
And not by glass at all.
But by a shimmering lake of golden water, far, far underground.
He should have been drowning, should have been afraid. But Peter was neither drowning nor afraid. He bobbed to the surface, safe as you please, and began to get his bearings.
And the water was thick like oil, and full of light too, and warm like a rich man's bath.
And looking down fondly upon him was
a mermaid.
Well, well, nice of you to drop in. I'm teacher, that's what I'm called. And yes, I speak English. I know your name is Peter, and I know a lot of things.
Where am I?
In a hurry.
That's right. I was running away from
the mollusk natives.
They were trying to kill us, and we only want to get home.
Yeah, life is complicated.
I was going to build a raft to get out to the wasp, but Molly's mother is...
You don't need a raft to get home, and you don't need the wasp. All you need is star stuff.
How do you know
Listen
about...
to teacher. When you rode the trunk to the island, seawater seeped inside. Then the star stuff in the trunk enchanted the water. Then the water enchanted the fish in the wake of the trunk. Then the waves...
But how do you know about...
I'm not finished. Then the waves washed the water right into this grotto where I was swimming.
So, you used to be a fish.
Scotch salmon. This is way cooler, FYI. The star stuff will change you too. It makes you what you want to be.
But I just want to be a boy for a while. Can't I just be a boy?
Well, I suppose once you sit in the star stuff...
Yeah, then what?
Then sky's the limit. You could even fly yourself home maybe, just like you dreamed.
And find a family.
In which case you're going to need something. A name.
Instead of Peter?
In addition to a family name. And we've come up with a good one, haven't we?
And in the grotto or on the water, or both. An echo or a voice, or both, seem to answer.
What are you, boy?
I'm Peter. Pan? You mean like in the kitchen?
You're just too cute. I mean two things, actually. First is fun and frolic, anarchy and mischief, all the things a boy likes
Okay, I'm Peter Pan.
There, you're changing already.
You said Pan means two things. What's the second thing?
Shouldn't you be on your way? Molly's going to beat you to that trunk.
Molly! The trunk!
Winners! Yes! We beat him to the top! I'll make that very clear to him once he gets here.
If he gets here.
Of course he'll get here. He has to.
Face facts, Molly. The natives got him, and I feel terrible. We all feel terrible. But now that Peter's not here, we can settle for what, for one might deem a better word, leadership.
I still wish Peter were here. The mission comes first. Get the trunk to the beach. Now let's get moving. Come on.
The night that Prentice and Ted spent dragging the trunk down the mountain was worse than any at the orphanage.
Because the rain isn't like the rain in England.
It falls like stones and hurts your head.
And you can't see because there's trees.
In front of trees.
Surrounded by trees, smacking your face.
And you can't breathe.
From the bugs.
And the beetles.
Flying.
Crawling.
Sticky. Crunchy.
And they're in your mouth.
And up your nose.
And down your front.
So you seek shelter and try and sleep out the storm.
But you can forget about sleep.
Because it's way too scary out there, and there's a trunk to be saved.
And you still have to reach the beach.
I said you can forget about sleep, Teddy.
He spark out.
Peter!
Oh, the most
Peter, I
amazing
thought
thing you won't
I
believe.
never- Right. Well, good to see you, Peter. Shall we wake the boys?
It's been kind of a long day. Just leave him be.
Just us then.
Yeah, just us. We should open the trunk. Make sure the star stuff's
No,
okay.
don't. No, that's not.
I want to sit in the star stuff, though.
Very dangerous. Exposure to so much
I
of it.
do not care.
Well, I do. I was so worried. We waited and waited. I told them you'd come. We waited in the dark and in the rain.
I'm here.
I was so worried.
I'm here. Do you think I've changed?
You're dirtier.
So, I've been meaning to ask you about the thing you did.
What thing?
The kiss, okay? The kiss.
What kiss?
The kiss! The one you gave me!
Oh, the kiss.
What kiss, she says.
But what about it?
No one's ever wanted to kiss me, that's all.
Want to? I didn't want to.
I mean, I was just sitting there, and you grabbed me.
For heaven's sake, such a fuss! Didn't you like it?
No, it was
You
gross.
didn't
I
like
did
it!
not-
You didn't like it, and now you're telling me that you didn't like it. Unbelievable!
I'm not saying I didn't like it.
Pork.
Well, then what are you saying?
I guess I'm saying... I guess I'm asking...
Stop that right there. I won't answer any such question. You're inclining towards the sentimental, and that's all well and good for a
Inclining
boy.
towards what?
The fact is, we girls can't afford to be sentimental. We must instead be strong. And when I marry, my
Marry?
husband...
Whoa, you thought I was asking you to marry me?
Not you, you swat! Oh, the ego! When I marry, I shall make it very clear to this person that sentimentality is not on the calendar. He shall have to lump it or leave it. And if he should leave, then I'll stay spinster and pin my hair back and volunteer weekends at the hospital. And I'll love words for their own sake, like hyacinth and Piccadilly and onyx. And I'll have a good old dog and think what I like and be part of a different sort of family with friends, you know, who understand that things are only worth what you're willing to give up for them. Even if in the face of death, I might have,
Wanted to?
I didn't say that.
Got it.
Good.
Wow.
I might just, now that you're here, rest my eyes for a bit.
Yeah.
No, Molly, no, the leader has to be...
Where's Peter?
The natives got him. Remember?
Is that the sun? What's for breakfast?
Ooh,
Ow!
Did he say the sun? But if you can see the sun coming up.
If you can see the sky at all.
Then we must be very near the beach. We made it, boys. Come on. This way, Ted.
Come to me, you shipwrecked sailors. Looky here, you wave-tossed whalers. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Sailor boy, keep sailing near me. Closer now, so you can hear me.
No, 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 no! The object is to lure 'em, Smee, not send 'em into psychoanalysis. No, simple's best. We move to plan B, the poisoned fruitcake. The hateful brats arrive, empty beach, tempting morsel. Maybe a note, feel free, tuck in. They eat it, they die.
They come, Cotton.
Let's kill us some kitties, Smee.
So nasty, so very nasty.
Oh, hungry. So very hungry.
Look, there's the longboat.
But where's Mother?
Tasty fruitcake here. Get yourself a nice, tasty slice of fruitcake.
Oh my gosh, yes! Please, no, look closer, look
Fresh out of the bakehouse. Yum, yum, yum.
You're the Black Stash! My mother will have your guts for garters.
Oh! Plan C, Smee!
Poisoned fruitcake, brats.
That's plan B, Smee. Get rid of it!
Wait, just a sliver.
Ted!
Too latey, matey. Plan C.
Molly! Mrs. Bumbrick! Oh, broken Bumbrick!
Pumbroken's more like it. They grabbed us by the mangroves when we landed, the ruffians, but Alf was valiant,
How dare you, madam! We are no ruffians!
Why, we have even been to Ruffia.
I don't care what you are, I assure you.
What I am, madam?
Black Stash! Yes! Yes!
Thank you. And it is my serious intent to kill this woman until she's dead. And Alfred, too. Unless you leave the trunk with me and me nasty crew.
You stay right where you are and I'll see it goes well for you with my mother.
Your mummy's not around, dearie. And there are more of us than there are of you.
And there's more of us than anybody! Prosciutto!
Mummy! Captain Scott, not you too!
No English move.
Fronny? Fronny, is that you?
Betty?
The mistress moaned for the manicotti?
And a pasta fazool?
To make you drool!
Betty Bumbrick, it is you! This woman only English kind to me when I was a kitchen slave.
Be a dear, Pronny, and let Lady Asta loose.
You are English, so choose my words carefully. No.
But, Pronny,
You English invade our land. Now, nature's laws are all focaccia.
Because of the contents in this trunk, Your Highness, release my mother and I. We'll take the trunk off the island. Nature restored. Mollusks live happily ever after.
Ever happily ever after my kebab knife! You, kitty cat, bring the trunk here or the savage gets it.
That's a terrible choice. I have a sacred duty.
Oh, don't worry, I'll count to 3. 3!
3, 3, 3.
What's that? An echo?
Echo, echo, echo.
Excellent effect. The stash is cunning.
Cunning, cunning.
The stash is beguiling.
Guiling.
The stash is supreme.
I don't think so.
You.
Me.
Peter!
Pan.
Was saved.
He's alive.
Thrust and parry, Peter! Attack Coulee! Balestra! Peter! No!
And so we arrive in the belly of the beast.
Teddy, throw it! Yo, think fast! Really? After all this time? Uh-oh! Prentice!
Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Please don't hurt me. I'm just a nauseous little kid. I'm not responsible.
Is he crying seriously? Ah, me hand! Come here. Next. Look, a baby koala.
Oh, a koala? They're just so adorable. I do unfair!
Say your goodbyes, Madiri.
Wait! Don't you want the trunk?
Peter, don't!
Are you with me, guys?
Got to save Mother.
She's more important than some trunk.
Even if I never get home.
Are we quite done with all the hugging and learning?
Decision. It's a better world with you in it, Molly. Now let her go.
Did you see that, Smee? Did you note it? Genuine heroic sacrifice.
Inspiring, Captain. I got goose flesh all over.
Oh, Smee, how flat and unprofitable the world must seem from the deck of the HMS Cynic. Go, lad. Take your girl and live another day.
My first ever mission, and I wrecked it!
Smee, open the trunk and elaborate. It's. I don't like it's. Baloney to it's. Do we detect a pattern here? Tell me, the linguists among you, what's the turn of phrase?
Empty, Captain. The trunk is empty.
So it is. Clean as Mr. Lofton's shaved head.
Empty? It can't be empty.
You mean all this time?
Where's my treasure?
The seawater got in. It must have dissolved.
Moose nuggets! Gold and diamonds don't dissolve.
But star stuff does. Isn't that right, Mother?
Actually,
Starbucks? What's Starbucks?
Doesn't matter now. Now nobody gets their hands on it.
Nobody gets what he wants.
Enough of this non-versation! This is why I hate. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on.
Captain Stash?
And you are?
It's me, sir. Your right-hand man.
Not anymore, Smee. Not anymore. Thanks in no small part to this.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Crocodile tears, Smee. Opine if you would. What am I to do now?
I don't know, sir. I'm stumped.
You're stumped! It's all about you, isn't it? Selfie, self.
No, sir. Not me, sir.
Then kindly retrieve it.
No. Oh, no. Don't do it. No.
Oh. Retrieve, Captain.
You sacrificed willingly for the sake of a gill.
Girl.
And that was majestic. You've piqued the poet in me, Pan. What say we merge a forger?
Forge a merger.
Thank you, Smee! The ultimate pirate and his worthy opponent.
But Molly fights better than me.
I run faster too.
And I bet you have all of Mr. Ubby's grammar rules memorized, but I'm not interested. Just think about it. Foes forever, adversaries ad neverendum. I'm talking books, movies, Broadway.
But you just tried to kill me.
Don't you get it, Peter? You're my hero.
Well, gee, I hadn't really thought about it like that.
You're the yin to me yang, the semi to me colon. Dang it, boy, you're the wind beneath my clipped wing.
Ew.
Just think about it. Forget treasure. Time. Time will be our treasure. We'll fight for all eternity. We's a couple now, boo.
Only if my friends go free.
Oh, bravo! Bravo, bravissimo! Everybody, give the pan a round of, little helps me. This is all you're doing, ye loathsome pan. You've single-handedly rendered me single-handed.
But you cut your hand off, not me.
Oh, pity the child who lives in a fact-based world. You may think that my ship has sailed, but I still have an armada of options at my former fingertips. Perhaps I'll never be a concert violinist or a reliable juggler, but I can still win Wimbledon and I can still destroy you. You've made your bed, Pan.
Go on. Get the hook.
Giant ticking crocodile, north by northwest. Back for another snack.
Upstaging me again, you snaggletooth show-off.
It's just not your day.
Wait a minute, Smee. I could use a killer croc on me crew. Bring the beast along.
How am I to lure him, Captain?
Just give him the hand, you fool.
Oh,
Wait. Better make it last. Just give him a finger. Adieu, Pan. But believe me, wherever you call home, keep your back against the wall. For whenever you least expect it, there I'll be the stash, right under your nose. Clap if you believe.
Mommy! Oh, you're safe!
Molly, my Molly.
You good boy. Fighting Prawn will honor that. You wear the hat of a hero. And Fighting Prawn will bend mollusk law. Allow all English to leave island.
Yes.
And you, be good to Betty Bumbrake. Or I'll serve you up al dente.
Oh, we've made plans, you promise. I got down and bent in knee, and Betty said,
You betcha! Betty's bound for bridal bliss.
Aye, the HMS Bumbrick may have a few barnacles on her bottom, but I'll scrape them off.
Don't speak, dearie. Oh, Pronny, TTFN.
TTFN. Or as we say in my language, Tiramisu!
Well, old friend, it's back to England. And then I can finally set my sights on the South Pole.
The Antarctic.
On my name's daughter Berta Falcon Scott. Trunk to the longboat. Good luck, Captain. Don't let the Norwegians beat you to it. Nobody beats the British, little girl. Rule Britannia.
Not a little girl, a full-fledged Starcatcher.
Full-fledged Starcatcher? Just like my wonderful mother.
She deserves it, ma'am. She's the real hero.
Thanks, Peter.
Mission fulfilled. We're heading home.
And you'll come with us, can't they, Mummy? Can't the boys come home with us?
Mother, I told you.
And teacher said all I needed to get home was star stuff. Ha! Wrong!
Who? Who's teacher?
This tricked out mermaid. Well, she was a fish, but then she swam in the grotto and we're going home!
Wait! What grotto?
The grotto with the golden water.
Did you go in that water?
Yeah, it was all warm and tingly.
The star stuff. And he soaked in it. We can't do this.
But it already dissolved in the waves.
The waves that turned fish into mermaids. I'm sorry, Peter. We can't take you with us.
Why? What'd I do?
But he isn't evil or greedy, and he isn't...
We don't know what he is or what he wants to be.
I just want to be a boy for a while. It's all I've ever wanted.
There! You see?
With star stuff, a while could be a very long time.
But I'll be good. I promise.
The boy deserves a home.
Of course he does, but wait. Lenora, old girl, you're getting slow. Peter, what if your mermaid was right?
She wasn't right. And neither are you. Grown-ups always lie. They lie and then they leave.
I thought she said all you needed to get home was star stuff.
But I'm still here.
Precisely. Did she say anything else?
She said I needed a family name, so she gave me one.
Pan. Pan as in all. Probably.
All?
Your family name, understand? The whole island. The ants on the beach. The birds in the air. The mollusks, the mermaids, the pirates, and the boys too, of course. Especially the boys. They're all your family.
And how does that make you feel?
Like I'm finally out of the dark.
There's a name for that feeling, Peter.
Home.
And here you are. And here he will stay.
Yeah, me too. Totally. Count me in.
You didn't want to be alone, did ya?
Well, this is simply so unacceptable. We Asters do not leave boys behind.
Whoa, that crazy bird is after me again. What do you want? Leave me alone.
Stop! Don't hurt that bird. Now, it seems to me you're going to need something to protect you. And if we take the last of the star stuff, like so, and sir, I think it's anti-clockwise. Help on, come here. Lend a hand with the meringue.
Hey, the hat's getting all warm and tingly. Just like
And so!
Wizard!
Ow! My hat! That sword.
Come here, you.
I can totally do that trick. Hey, don't eat it, Teddy!
Nice to know I've still got it.
Well, if you really wanted to protect him, you'd bring him with us.
Tide's going out, my lady.
I'm afraid it's time for goodbyes.
Be a woman. Here's my address in London. You don't have to write to me every day or anything, just when you feel like it.
Well, you know my address. Molly Island.
You mean Mollusk Island?
Or maybe you'll call it Neverland. You know, to remember. Hat of Hero. Wear it when you get home.
To remember.
Molly, now. The tide won't wait.
I want you to take care of Prentice and Teddy.
Come on, 5 more minutes. A bedtime story. Tell me, Molly, tell me.
There'll be other tides, won't there?
You see, she wants to stay.
She can't.
But I don't want it to end.
Soon, Peter. You'll forget, and it won't hurt anymore.
No! It's supposed to hurt. That's how you know it meant something. This isn't the end. You're going to remember everything. Every single detail.
And you're a better leader.
Really?
No.
Well, you won't stay mad at me forever, will you?
Go on. Get lost.
I'm bound to grow up, see? What would we do?
Be friends.
In a year, that'd be hard. In 5 years, that'd be silly. And in 20 years, it would just be sad.
You sound older already.
The thing you did, against impossible odds. It's what the two of you will always have.
The thing we did.
Against impossible odds. Yes, I wanted to.
Peter watches the wasp get smaller and smaller, wondering about his adventure, about Molly, about that kiss.
It would be the only moment that he would teeter at the top of the roller coaster, becoming what he had always hated, an adult.
And soon, just as promised, Peter began to forget, and he stayed right where he was.
The outsider.
And Molly, true to her word, would remember everything until one night, many years later.
She looked out the nursery window, watching Peter fly off with her daughter in tow.
This grown-up Molly would comfort a new Nana, the old dog who tended her children.
Don't worry, Nana, darling. I'd always hoped if Peter came to visit, he would take my daughter. And when Wendy grows up...
I hope she'll have a little girl who will go off with him in turn.
Oh, for the wings of a dove, far away would I roam.
And so may we go on and on, dear Nana, as long as children are young and innocent.
And rude and heartless.
Past all the jostles of life.
Till we fly back home.
Home.
Help! That bird thing is after us!
Keep it away! It's trying to eat my brains!
Over here. I'm the one you want.
Get it away, get it away.
Okay. I think she wants me to race you down to the grotto.
Hey, look! Stash sliced it open. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh.
Teddy, it's hard to believe you're still single.
Wait, how can I race him to the grotto if I don't run? Whoa, I can what?
What'd she say?
She said to have faith is to have wings.
Wait a minute. Did you say grotto?
How do you guys like to just be boys for a while?
The star stuff water can do that?
It makes you what you want to be.
A lawyer?
Guys, this is gonna be one awfully big adventure.
All right, you said it.
Ready?
Ready.
Set.
Set.
Go! Go!